if you're going to debate with me, if you're going to try to understand me, you got to stop calling me an Uncle Tom. You got to stop calling me that. Why can't you respect the fact that God has called me to speak in this hour? Why can't you accept that? Why can't you accept the fact that I am speaking a truth? I've not told one lie, not one, about the behavior of black people. Why can't you accept that? Why was it when I point out the horrific deaths, the shrinking population, the very imminent extinction of black people, when I point out how 70% of all homes in the alleged black community are headed by women, and that you got 2 million men in prison, that 20,000 young people were killed between 1990 and the year 2000 in the little community called South Central Los Angeles. By 20,000 were killed by 20,000 other black people, and over 300,000 over a period of 20 years have been maimed in wheelchairs now in South Central Los Angeles. And the same amount are locked away in Pelican Bay and in prisons all over the state of California. Black on black crime. Why do you get angry? Why do you call me Uncle Tom when I point that out as the absolute truth? Why? Why don't you say, well, perhaps God is speaking to us to tell us to wake up? And why can't you recognize that the problems in America created by black people, that for the most part, white people have gotten over any indifference towards black people, and that this is a great nation. It's the greatest one that ever was. There's only been one other nation, that's Eden, paradise, that's greater than this nation. Why can't black people stand up and say, praise God for the opportunity to live in America? Why can't black people stand up and say, we need to go to Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, and fall down on our knees and praise God for the 600,000 white soldiers that shed their blood and died on battlefields in Antietam and Gettysburg and Fredericksburg? Why can't, in Vicksburg, why can't we praise God for those 600,000 deaths and say thank you to the white families, to the white mothers who gave their white sons to die in the battle over slavery? Why can't we do that? Why can't we do that? Why can't we? Why can't black people say that? And the more than 1 million whites that were crippled, maimed, when Johnny came marching home, he came home with one leg and one arm and found his farms had been burned and his wives had been raped. Why can't black people say to white America, thank you? Why? Why is it a continual call for just reparations? We want to be paid for slavery. Why can't we say being in America is a great payment far beyond any dollar amount? You can't put a dollar amount on being an American. Why can't that happen? And why can't we say, you know, Dr. Manning, you're just telling us the truth. It's just painful. And our response to the pain is to try to call you ugly names and say ugly things about you. But it's our pain because you're telling us the truth. 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 And if we don't hear this truth, we ain't never gonna be free. Why can't the black community stand up and say that? Thank you, America. Thank you. Why can't the black community stand up and say, thank you, white America. Thank you. We've had our problems, we had our differences, but we're willing to walk together in the spirit of Dr. King. We're willing to put our hand in one another's hand, let the past be the past, and march into a glorious future. Why can't we do that? But we owe you something. Why can't black people say, we owe y'all something, white folks? Y'all don't owe us reparations. We owe y'all something. We owe you a debt of gratitude. You've built schools. You've given us college education. You've let us go to the best of schools. You've given us Section 8 housing. We shouldn't have gotten it, but you gave it to us. We owe white America. We as a collective, 30 million blacks, want to stand up and say, thank you, thank you, thank you. Much obliged, white America, for what you've done. Thank you, thank you, thank you for all of the charity you have demonstrated towards the continent of Africa, the medicine, the foreign aid. Thank you. Why can't y'all do that? Why? Why? Why can't you do it?
We want you, nigga! Tom. Get yourself out here, boy, or we're gonna burn your kinfolk. Move. Now. There's 6 of them, Martha. 6. Anyway, why should I? Like holes to like. Well, that's what they told me, ain't it? Ain't it? Thought you was pretty smart going to the sheriff, didn't you, boy, huh? This here's a bad nigger. He spend his time talking about the law instead of doing his work, paying his debts. So, we're going to teach him how to be a good nigger. I expect you all study hard what's going to happen so you won't make any mistakes. Because you ain't never going to read here. Never! All right, get on with it.